weekends, all my best. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tricky Jim. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you all had a wonderful holiday and are ready to get back into some Pokemon TCG action. That's what we got going on today. Oh, it has been a busy holiday for me. Most certainly. But a lot of cool things coming 2026. Of course, we've got the Toronto Regional Championships coming up just over a week. Crazy to think. Those are fast approaching. Going to be attending with my family. So stoked about that. And we've also got the Perfect Order 6K coming up the end of March as well. So that's something that we are getting ready for. I have to admit, my studio is kind of a mess right now. I hosted a new Cube Draft video this past weekend. So I filmed and recorded footage for a new Cube Draft video, which I'm really excited about. It's for the Team Rocket Cube, which I have created. And all the lights and cameras are kind of just like everywhere, and I'm like getting everything back in order. So that's a thing. And then also our babysitter is sick this week, so Natalie and I are trading off kind of like half-day shifts to try and accommodate for that while we take care of our little one at home, because our childcare option is off the table this week. So it's just been a busy week here, but appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much. Swizzerton with the 5,000 bits. Yo, what's up? Appreciate you. Thank you, Swizzerton. 5,000 bits. Dang. Thank you. Bit Goat over there. Thank you. Thank you, Ben Morris, for that Prime sub in the 57 months. Cargomatic with the Prime sub. Thank you. I really appreciate the hype, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Where's my Twitch stuff? Anyways, we've got some Pokemon trading card game live to play today. Thank you, Corey M. Clark and Chief as well, for those subs to get the stream kicked off. Going to be testing for the Toronto Regional Championships. I'm somewhat intimidated by the fact that my testing partners have been playing a lot more than me. I mean, Riley has been like on his A game. Like Riley has been getting reps in like crazy leading into Toronto. And I'm like, can I keep up with that? I mean, honestly, like the holiday time was so busy. Was so freaking busy that I wasn't able to like grind more. Though, to be honest, when you're kind of like set on playing Gholdengo, like I kind of felt like I had gotten the hang of the whole Gholdengo thing last month. So then like this month I was like, do I need to like get a hold of it more? I guess like more reps can always help for sure. But the holidays were just so busy. It was hard to kind of lock in and get on that grind. So for the next week, I would like to lock in. I had to go check. I went and checked like Limitless, right? Because I was like, oh, well, am I missing anything? The list that I was playing, a few weeks ago, is that still how people are doing this whole thing? So I like went over on the Limitless and I was like, oh yeah, the Tournament of Doom. Let's see. All right, Gholdengo still looking good. It's literally the Owen Camerman list, which is the exact list that I was playing a few weeks ago. I'm like, cool, glad to see nothing's changed. All right. We're right here. Obviously, I did see that Azul won like an online tournament with Gholdengo as well. Gholdengo with a low punny. He was playing the secret box. I mean, you're kind of like between, it's either secret box or prime catcher. I mean, both are good. If that's like the only decision that I'm kind of making leading up to the event, then I'm okay with that. There's also an argument for Team Rocket's Watchtower. I saw on YouTube the Ian's conspiracy video. Shout out Ian Robb. Yeah, I checked in on his state of the format going into Toronto. I was in the middle of something else. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I did get to see his kind of first bit on the Rockets Watchtower, which you could play to help shut down those Charizard decks, right? Just kind of seems nuts. Does Gholdengo need it? I mean, probably not. Right? Probably not, but it's certainly a thing. All right, what's the whole... There's an update on rules or something. Okay, let's briefly chat about that. They updated a playbook or something. Rules and resources update. Is that what this is? I don't know. Cool update on turn 1 prize checks. Really? Where do you even find this stuff? Where did they post it? They posted on their Play Pokemon. It was on a Twitter post, but missing from the rulebook. Yeah, I did hear about that. All right, so here we go. Summary of changes to our Play Pokemon rules and regulations. Okay, but I heard that the book wasn't actually updated yet, so that's a whole thing. Yeah. But we're assuming that the book actually gets updated. All right, let's see. TCG Handbook. Reinstated turn tracker section. Clarified end of round process +1 turn and added a new line item to the tempo of play. Deck search first of game. Wait, was something added? But nothing was added, right? So they're going to update it, but they haven't updated it yet? Huh. Who knows? That's freaking hype. Okay, so is there nothing? There's actually nothing to report yet? That's pretty funny. All right. Anyways. So that's a we'll all wait and see type deal. They are pushing an update for the rulebook, just they haven't done it yet. Ah, yes. Okay. So there will be an update soon. Okay. The new book is not out yet, but should be soon. Got it. All right. Word. Let's go then. Let's freaking game. Do we like the Watchtower? Do we like the secret box? Honestly, playing with the secret box I just always wished it was Prime Catcher. I just want... I don't know. The one thing that frustrates me is sometimes I feel like this deck just like opens dead hands. So like, what can you do to like increase that consistency? You already got 4 Gong, 4 Nest Ball. I don't know, man. The secret box, I guess. That's what I heard that... Remember when you got Twitch partner, a bunch of staff came and tried to ban them because you thought they were bots? I do remember. Of course I remember that, Brady. Yeah, that was crazy. For sure. Yes, I absolutely remember that. We got made partner because it was a bunch of people like came into chat and were like spamming chat, and I was like, what is happening right now? Thoughts on Dragapult? I mean, Dragapult's still goated. It's still just like a really good deck. Most certainly. Are you upset about the Ravens firing their head coach? No, it's time to move on. I kind of share the same sentiments that are kind of going around, is that like we're all really, you know, happy that John Harbaugh was a solid coach for all these years, but, you know, I think we're all ready to try something new. And I think it was evident that he kind of wasn't jiving well with the team. So, but yeah, we're just, you know, kind of thankful for his services over the years, for, you know, creating a really strong and proud team environment. Like, look at this. This is crap, dude. Like, how am I supposed to play like when the deck just looks like this? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what bothers me about Gholdengos. I just be opening hands that look like this. You play against Charizard, they get the perfect turn 1, and then you're just like, cool, guess I'm, you know, they're gonna go and they're gonna get everything, and I'm gonna sit here and... That's a very level-headed take. I'm disappointed. No, you know, I feel like that's what a lot of Baltimore fans are kind of feeling that way right now, where it's like, you know, none of us hate Harbaugh. We all love Harbaugh. He was the coach for 18 years, but he's 63, and it's like, you know, I think we're all ready to try something new in the Lamar Jackson era of the Ravens. It's just what it is, right? It's like we've already basically lost this game. This game is just over, right? Which this has kind of been my problem with Gholdengo lately, is that I'm just opening hands like this. Yo, and thank you so much, Gwen, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, it's Alexa for the Prime sub as well. Birmingham Regionals? No, probably not going to be at Birmingham, no. But thank you for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. 31 months. Thank you. Is there like anything you can even realistically do about just opening totally garbage hands like that? Probably not. You could go to 3 Gholdengo. That's something that I've seen. You could go to 3 Gholdengo. You can go up to... You could just play the secret box, right? It totally bothers me not being able to go get... It really bothers me not being able to Arvin for a Gust. That's something that... Every deck bricks sometimes, Riley. I know, but like last night, I was trying to get some reps in, and I bricked 4 games straight. And then I log on today, and my first game's also a brick. The deck has been doing nothing for me in the last few games. It's been like, yo, what if we do try the Tower of Watching with the Artisan Tower of Watching, the watching of the tower. You could go second buddy if you wanted to. Do you go 4 boss if you got secret box? I mean, you could go 4 boss if you got secret box. We'll try that. It does feel... I think a Brock Scouting or two is not bad at all. I wouldn't hate that. Watchtower's fraudulent and then go? It probably is. See, all right. Well, there. It's a pretty good secret box. Okay, I'll give it to the secret box. Now, I've been having absolutely XY Pro. Yeah, I mean, if you want to say hi at Toronto, yeah, feel free. I mean, just like whenever there's downtime, feel free to say what's up. Did I go first? Yeah. Or else, yeah, I went first. Okay. Gosh, do I have to secret box this? To go get Buddy. Oh, I think I'm chilling. Do I plan to attend NIC this year? No, probably not. I mean, New Orleans again. I did it this last year. I think I'm going to do Toronto and Indianapolis are the two regionals where I think those are going to be the ones that I do. I'm going to focus on kind of going to the events that are regionally close to me. I think is kind of my that's kind of going to be my grind for a little while. Yo, what's up, Peter? Thanks for the Prime sub, 30 months. Rust, the sub, 31 months. Yo, appreciate it. Shout out to Brazil. What's up? All right, so they're just going double Froslass. I mean, that's okay. And then I just knock out the Marnie's Impidimp. Like, that's fine. But yeah, I think I'm just going to focus on going to events that are close to me regionally. Does Full Grip Games have a different inventory in store than online? Was looking for some Magic Commander singles, didn't find any, and was considering making the trek from Virginia to check out the shop. Yes, we do have a bigger inventory that is not entirely online. A lot of our stuff is online. Some of our higher end stuff is not online, specifically in Pokemon. Talking about Magic the Gathering, it's hard for me to comment on that specifically because I'm not as familiar with our Magic the Gathering inventory as our Pokemon inventory, but I can say we have an entire Pokemon backstock that's only available in store, which is basically like an evolution of our, basically the inventory that we take to like events to vend. That inventory kind of lives in the front of shop and is updated and is not online. So that way we always have like kind of a backstock of inventory to sell to our local customers, if that makes sense. So we do keep a backstock that's not online. So yeah. And then our highest end stuff is also only available in store, not online. All right, they got the secret box. Haven't played against Marnie's Grimmsnarl in a little while. Not gonna lie. But yeah, back when I like originally started playing the Pokemon trading card game, I only ever went to events that were like within driving distance for me. I mean, obviously, driving distance can mean a lot, but in my 20s, you know, driving distance was a lot further. But now, I mean, if they keep doing like Pittsburgh, if they keep doing Indy, if they keep doing Toronto, like those are some events that would be very easy for me to make it out to every year. So Stexon says, is there a way to ask to purchase any high-end stuff through the online portal? Yeah, Stexon, yeah. If you ever want to like, if you ever want to inquire about any high-end singles that the shop may have, my wife handles those. So you can email Natalie at fullgripgames.com. Specifically, if there's anything that you're interested in, gold star cards, shining Pokemon, old EX, stuff like that. I mean, the thing is like, we kind of have like a big 2-row of like really old cards like that, like old high-end stuff. And then like Jameson also will have like, you know, your graded Charizards and like your graded gold stars and stuff like that. Like we have all that stuff. It's just not available online. But if you want to inquire about any of it, you can email Natalie at fullgripgames.com. For sure. It would be hard to like, you know, it's not like, it would be hard to have you just peruse online, right? Because it's not all listed. I don't know if Natalie has like a list of everything that we have. But if you have a request like, hey, I'm interested in what gold stars you have or anything like that, that's like something that Natalie could certainly help you out with. You know, thank you, Mr. Incredible, for that Prime sub with 45 months. Appreciate that. I think they're just going to go Froslass monkey mode. I mean, they might. That's why I'm not putting any Gholdengo into play, right? It looks like, I mean, but like, what do? I can't knock out a Froslass because I don't play Premium Power Pro, so I'm just going to keep gusting stuff. You're looking for the rare GLC cards? Ah, got it. Yeah, honestly, tough week here to be a Ravens fan. Kind of a whirlwind, honestly. The missed field goal kick on Sunday night. Stayed up way past my bedtime watching that game. I was about to shut it off as soon as the second half was like really getting out of hand, but then Lamar Jackson kept reeling me back in. And honestly, I'm happy that the Ravens ended up losing. Losing in that way with the missed field goal was like heart-wrenching. But I'm happy that we ended up losing because the team wasn't that good. Like the team had problems, had a lot of problems. And it feels like this is like the best way to get them addressed. I mean, and first and foremost, Harbaugh, you know, getting dismissed, I think is part of that. Okay. This is annoying, certainly. I think I should probably like pick up my Turo. What if I go low punny? I guess I could boss this. I can evolve one of these to protect it. I could also go get another one. That's fine. just do this. Get the other Dengo, right? And I've got my Turos available, so it's like fine, right? Thank you, Marco Spectre, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. Ready for Mega Rayquaza EX? Has that been... That hasn't been revealed, right? Am I a Pink Floyd fan? No, unfortunately, I'm not. Wait, did it get revealed? This all seems fine. Do that. I'm not running the picnic basket right now because it's been an eternity since I've played against a Monkey Dory Froslass deck. I mean, literally, it's been an eternity since I've played against this deck. So we're going to see if we can actually do this without the picnic basket. I'm not sure if we can do it without the picnic basket. I'm going to be honest with you. Turos are still in deck, so we should be able to find those. Triple Monkey, a little bit intimidating. I mean, eventually you got to imagine I'm going to get like TM Devo'd, right? And they're going to take 2 prizes on that. I mean, they might hit a... No, they can't. They're not going to TM Devo this turn. So if I can... I mean, even just 2 prizes on a TM Devo is not that bad. But they can move all those damage counters to Gimme Ghoul now. They can knock out that Gimme. Huh. Yeah, that's tough. Gonna be honest with you. that's tough. That is tough. But they don't have any room for... They could play like a Blood Moon or something, though, to take 2 prizes at the end of the game. And now they're like in TM Devo range here. I still haven't seen a Turo yet. There it is. But I don't have like anything really. If I just Turo, I'm not doing anything. I certainly need to put pressure on and take a knockout. And if I guess I can get both these guys. That's pretty good. Getting both these guys is nice. If I go Arvin, I can just... yeah, we'll just go Arvin and take the knockout to keep the pressure on. That's fine. Yeah. I don't think I actually have another Gholdengo in my deck right now. No. It's fine. Coin bonus. And then do that. Do that. Just make it rain for the knockout. That's fine. What? So, like, if they go... They could take 3 prizes this turn, right? I mean, that's the thing, right? And this is why Gholdengo plays Picnic Basket, usually. But the question is do you want to respect this matchup at all? My answer in cutting the Picnic Basket is no. However, I should know that if I'm playing on the Pokemon trading card game live, I need to respect every single matchup because God knows I'm going to get paired into it, so... Basket you would think that Basket helps with Pulp, but it doesn't really. The Dragapult matchup is basically just a race. Can I take 2 knockouts before they attack? Yo, what's up, Z-Dib? I'm chilling. How are you? No, they didn't want no smoke from that Megalope, honey. The 4th monkey is crazy. Yeah. That's probably an issue. And then here comes the Devo, right? So they go down to 1 prize. I mean, we just lose, right? Because if they play Blood Moon... Yeah, that's just... I mean, we got to see if they play Blood Moon or if they have access to it, right? But you imagine they just like play Blood Moon and it's over. Which is why you play the Picnic Basket. But I don't want to play the Picnic Basket. You feel me on that? Yeah, at this point, they can Quad Monkey and KO Rock. Yeah. We just concede. Yeah. Well, they're not going to have Quad Monkeys, but I mean, the Rock will take damage from the Froslass, though. So it's just wraps. Yeah. There's the tower could stop the Blood Moon. Sure, I guess, right? But it doesn't matter because they could take the single prize on just knocking out a rock. Dang, we D-ranked. We suck, bro. All right, let's get to Master League real quick. I think you got to just not overthink it. and just play the broken Owen Cameraman lists and just say, my deck won't brick. I know my deck won't brick. It's not going to brick. I promise it's not going to brick. Yeah, thanks for that. Prime sub Shadowfax. Every time I try like manipulating the Owen Cameraman list, I'm like, I'm never really stoked on it. I'm always like this. I mean, it's like fine, but I'm never like, oh yeah, that was the change we really needed. All right, playing a Gholdengo mirror. They've got a gimme start. It's fine. I mean, we go get them boys. Lunar cycle. And it's fine. Yep. Totally fine. Pass. And they're probably not going to get a turn 1 knockout. You hope you hit 7 Mega Venusaurs in a row today. God, why would you wish that on me? Am I playing at Toronto? Yeah, I'm playing at Toronto. That's why the title of the stream is Toronto Prep. We are prepping for Toronto so that I can play. I do feel like Prime Catcher is generally good in the mirror because it allows you to just Arvin for that gust on a key turn, right? Like Hops Cramorant is also good in the mirror. Yeah, they open give me this should be free, right? Should be, because I should just be able to keep pace. It shouldn't be an issue. And now I want to get down a couple of Gimme Ghoul. So we'll Arvin. Get the Buddy Buddy. Another air balloon. Buddy Buddy. Pair of gimmies. Feels good, man. You kind of have to do that because if you don't get a Gimme Ghoul down, then they can evolve into Gholdengo, and then I've got no way to knock out the Gholdengo or to take a prize, right? Which is like a problem. So we should just be in the clear. Hopscram is pretty much exclusively for the mirror, yeah. It's not really for anything else. You can use it in a pinch against like Cornerstone. Right? Oh, they play the Premium Power Pro and the Vitality Band. That's old tech. They got me with the Cosmic Beam. Dang. But yeah, it's pretty much a tech for the mirror. The Charizard matchup is not like super easy. Yeah, gonna be honest. That's like why you would think about Watchtower, right? But like if you're playing Watchtower, I think that you kind of need to be playing the secret box. Version of the deck, right? So then I think the cram kind of has to stay because it just feels too valuable in the mirror match. Like you feel like you're really fighting an unfair fight in the mirror if your opponent has it and you don't. Just gives you that way to knock out Solrox and Lunatones in the mid game. Like usually you can negotiate a couple early prizes with boss, prime catcher, whatever, but then eventually you're going to run out of those, and then having the cram there to just take out, whoever on a single prize board. It just allows you to play that single prize. What the heck is this game board, by the way? Does anybody know? Is this what am I looking at? What is happening here? Why is it lily pads and it's for the Badoo event? Part of the Badoo year? Okay. Got it. Looks like somebody's wish has been granted. I am playing against a Venusaur deck again. Naturally, as you do, you get paired into Mega Venusaur, as is tradition. See, now what would really be hype is if they removed all of the hexagons. That would be really high. Yeah. That I would be into if they just eliminated this entire middle section here. That would be beast. Well, let's go. Is Venusaur bad for Gholdengo? No, it's fine. I just had a stream the other day where I played against like 8 of them. Yo, thanks Incroyable for that sub in the 18 months. Constantinos for the sub, 37 months. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support, guys. Yeah, so then like if the Charizard matchup is not great for Gholdengo, and I don't suspect that it doesn't seem great. I think that's one of like the major reasons to play Charizard, right? Is because you have a pretty decent Gholdengo matchup. What does Trainer Hill say about it? Yeah, it's saying 55-45. Like, yeah, I mean that seems about right. Yeah, Trainer Hill says it's 55-45 in favor of Charizard. You want to go first in that matchup? I'd agree with that. I do think the Prime Catcher build is better against Charizard specifically. I do agree with that for sure. Coin bonus. Wahoo! Look at all them coins, dude. And here, I think we just Arvin for Prime Catcher. See, doesn't it just feel so good? To just Arvin for Prime Catcher, dude. Isn't it just so powerful? What's going on? Please, let me play. Please, let me play. Please. Thank you. Stressing me out there. Please, I just want to play. Yeah, the problem with the Watchtower is, like I said, I think you have to be playing the... you have to be playing the Secret Box version of the deck, for sure. Because at least that gives you 2 outs to it. You've got the Secret Box. You can also Arvin for Secret Box for Watchtower, right? So, like... yeah, I think that playing one Watchtower only makes sense if you're playing Secret Box. If you're not playing Secret Box, skip the Watchtower because it's just a waste of time. But oh, Logan Adams, I was talking. It's a lot better for Dengo if they're on Prime. I mean, like, yeah. I do think it's better for Dengo if they're on Prime because they could get that early prize that they need, right? Prime KO who turn 1. Right. But against Charizard, you should probably just be choosing to go first. Because let's be honest, they set up their whole board going first anyway. So you might as well choose to go first. You know, thank you. I ate the internet for that dono. Appreciate it. Yo, I ate the internet with the spicy Dengo list with Zoroark EX. That's wild. Even more draw. Well, good luck at Birmingham. Beanman says, I would choose first against Charizard, but you've never won a coin flip in your life. That's so sad. Never? How sad to have never won a coin flip in your life. Coin bonus. Let's go. I should have min-maxed that. That's fine. I got plenty of energy. Look at that. 4 or 5. I got 5 right there. We're chilling. I could knock out the Fez if I wanted to. There's just really no point, though, I don't think. Kind of just going to thin out some stuff. Seems cool. Make it rain for 250. Bang. Thank you, Colby. A Tord stream rematch at Toronto. That would be something, huh? That would be something. I'm looking at like Guardy's matchup versus Gholdengo. There's just a lot of factors that go into Guardy versus Gholdengo, right? It's hard to say. Like looking at the matchup data, I feel like there's a lot that goes into that one, though. It's certainly close. Trainer Hill has it clocked as like slightly favorable for Guardy. All right, this idiot is here. Okay. So I just need a boss's orders for game. Noted. Is it hard to... Well, this is one of the reasons that we run the... Oh, I still got 4 boss in here? That's crazy. What am I missing then? Boss? All right, that's crazy. Wait, can I... Oh, I can play the superior, it just won't... Well, let me actually do it. I've got Rod in the deck still, and I've got 1 basic metal energy. 4 boss still. Okay. So I think I'm just going to reset this low punny and pass. I guess I could like knock out the Ivysaur, and then the problem with that though is that I'm still in like need to... Yeah, there's no point in knocking out that Ivysaur. We just pass. All right, that's fine. Was it good to shuffle there? I shuffled because I had 1 boss on the bottom of the deck, but I remembered I put 1 boss to the bottom. That's why I shuffled, but I probably should have just held because there were 3 more bosses in the deck. I didn't realize that this particular list has 4 boss in it. So I'm curious as to what else is off about this list right now. Well, I could have put an energy on Soul Rock to help me retreat. What are we doing here? What is my opponent doing? What are they doing? They've got 6 prizes to go. So I'm not terribly concerned. I can just take my time with this win. I'm not very concerned about it. The one thing that I could lose the game is if I ran out of resources. So that's why I just didn't do anything with this energy. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait. I have 1 attack left. I'm going to knock out the Fez. Like, let's just do that. Right? Bring up the Fez. There he is. Evolve here. Do this. Retreats. And Gale Thrust for game. GG's. And there we go. See, that's what we wanted to do. Now I'm curious as to what else is scuffed about the. Oh, I'm only playing 3 Dengo right now. That's fine. 3 Dengo is fine. Yeah. That's fine. I got a bonus spot then. That's crazy. Yeah, let's just keep playing 3 Dengo and see how that goes. That's what we're short. We're short. I kept the 4th boss in there and forgot to add in the 4th Dengo. Four Dengo allows you to like get them out pretty consistently without having to use your Genesect, which is nice. Viper Venom with the Prime sub in the 7 months. Appreciate you, Viper Venom. Thank you. Broken deck. This matchup is easy. This is like one of the reasons that we love Dengo out here. It's because this matchup is just it's a feel-good matchup, you know. It's the kind of matchup you like to see. I've got my Lopunny in there. We'll just get a gimme. Energy down and pass. Do that for, like, I don't know. I don't think these decks don't play item lock anymore. But I mean, like, what if they did, right? If they did, it wouldn't really matter, but be annoying. Lopunny, Dusknoir, Pidgeot. Dude, the Lopunny, I am one of Lopunny Dusknoir's biggest haters. For sure. I have just never been truly impressed by that deck. Like, I guess I get what it's trying to do. You want to, like, go fast and board wipe and stuff. Yeah, just never really been impressed with it. See, this is like what they try to do to you, right? But you also already have 6 prizes on the board, so like I don't really even care. I'm just gonna go get the Lopunny out. Did they go? They went turn 1. Wow, they had a broken opening hand. Trolley, Crispin. I mean, like, okay, all right, you know, like, okay, sure, whatever, man. Just like, whatever, bro. Yeah, let's just Evo. I've got Boss and Turo already. We'll just get something like that. Want to get an energy down on my Baneri. An evolution. Honestly, I feel like the Lopunny solves all your deck's problems. If they go Cornerstone, you got Lopunny. If they go Crustle, you got Lopunny. If they go Item Lock, you got Lopunny. If they go Toad Scroll, you got Lopunny. They can Airy me? What will that do? They get rid of a single superior, sure. I guess. They're going to be very annoying with that Crustle, aren't they? Like at a certain point, should I just go boss game, like knockout? Yeah, probably. I know they have ice cream, so I'm probably gonna try and take a few prizes on like other stuff first before I deal with, like, I might not have to deal with the Crustle at all. So I'm probably just gonna try and ignore it if I can. And now it's looking like I absolutely will be ignoring it. I'm just gonna go take 3 prizes. Gonna take 3 prizes real quick on the old Kangaskhan you got over there. Seems pretty good. 4 energy in the discard pile. Don't need these. Wait. there's the Bouffalons. All right, so I'm gonna do these guys instead. That's fine. Forgot about Bouffalon. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's fine. We'll get him later. It's fine. I'm still fine with this. Still fine. Still fine. It's still part of the prize map, you know? Yeah, don't be cringe about the whole Mega Lopunny thing, okay? Like, don't be cringe about that. Nobody wants to see you be cringe like that. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right, now I'm taking out the Kang. Sheesh. Wait, hopefully I have enough. 7. Oh, yeah. I got rid of double vessel last turn. Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, that's okay. All right, now you're dead. You're dead, mates. You're dead. So we do what? 7, 8. We have to discard 8 to do 400. Okay. Yes, correct. Let's go. Bang. Dead. Yeah, I just don't really see what the Crustle is supposed to be offering in a deck like this where you have like a full bench like that. But then if you don't like get other Pokemon out, then I can just go Lopunny your guy, right? Like, so yeah, you know. Coin bonus. Whippy. Coin bonus. I need 2 energy. Coin bonus. Dang it, bruh. No, yeah, because you take. Yep. All right, it's fine. Try this. Whippy! Broken deck! Hooray! I do feel like I have a lot of boss's orders right now. Yeah, what if we don't need 4 boss. What if you played, yeah, like the Guardy tech? What if you played like Tool Scrapper, right? Oh yeah, dude. They're gonna be so mad when you whip out the Tool Scrapper against them. You always run 4 boss? You don't need 4 boss with the prime. Is Tool Scrapper terrible? Probably. We don't need Tool Scrapper. Tool Scrapper is probably terrible, right? See, this is the problem with Gholdengo right here. All of the tools in Guardian are being slayed. That's true. that's facts. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, I'll give you that. The broken Tool Scrapper. At least I have access to it, you know. What if I run into the one person playing survival race? Is this the same matchup? Are we doing this again? Yeah, we're doing this again, man. Well, I'm packing the Tool Scrapper. Okay, all right. I'm packing the Tool Scrapper this time, though, guys. So they think they've wisened up, but they haven't wised up as much as I have, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna lose their minds when I slap them with the old Tool Scrapper, dude. Yeah, monkeys. I'm sick of them. The monkeys gotta go. That is such a toxic card in this format for sure. All right, my TM Evo is not here, which is like a crucial pain in my behind. So I'm just gonna have to draw into this thing the old-fashioned way. Also, they didn't open the Crispin, so that's nice. Let me just pass. That or I take a single prize on a monkey. Yeah, you know, I'm comfortable with that. That's fine. Secret box. I mean, there's people on both sides of the aisle here, all right? There's prime people, there's secret box people. Opens their counter catcher plays. Also opens my possibility of finding the silly TM Evo off of my prizes, though, doesn't it? And I would like to find that. So if I take 2 prizes, yeah, let's just retreat. Take another draw 2. Lunatone. That's good. Go Soul Rock. Get a little extra draw. Yeah, well now, in order to get the Lopunny down, I'm going to have to Turo. That's fine. I mean, I have to find the Lopunny in the first place, right? So, like, it's not really worth putting the Baniri down unless I am going to... Four or five. I have it with Prime Catcher, so I think I'll just take it. Yeah. Go get this. Go get this Latias. Seems fine. Might find my TM Evo. All right, I am curious. I'll do a Twitch poll. No Evo, but I did find a Turo. Thank you, Python, for that Prime sub in the 6 months. Let's do a good old fashioned poll over on Twitch. Prime or box in Dengo? Prime. Prime is prime. Box is hot. There you go. All right, it's my turn again. This happened so fast. Coin bonus. Turo. Coin bonus. Coin bonus. Do we just start hitting this thing with Soul Rock and like force them to... I think that that's probably fine. Force them to find darkness energies for that thing. I could also start to get this thing in cram range and then could surprise them with the secret tool scrapper that they don't know about. I'm also okay to bench this Baniri. You know what? I'm going to mess around and bench it. All right. Let's just bench the Baniri. All right, we have 74% of voters say prime is prime. 26% say box is hot. The Bravery Charm Town Store. Dude, the Tool Scrapper is going to go absolutely bananas. See, that was all just a facade. Coin bonus. Uh-oh, the Tool Scrapper's in my hand now. That's not good. Because if they airy me, that's like pretty bad, but that's okay. We're going to boss and knock out a monkey. check the deck real quick. I'm going to take a peek. Okay. That's all cool. I could super rod. God, I could bait them. All right. So, like, I could super rod Artisan my bunny back, bait them into going catcher, and then smack them with the Hops Cramorant Tool Scrapper play. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that'd be nuts. That also seems like a very easy way to lose. So let's just do that. Let's do this and see if we can get the... Let's do this to see if we get the TM Evo. That just... If we just rip the TM Evo here, then that's just a silly play. And there it is. Okay, so, yeah. So we just go for that. That's fine. We got the TM Evo now. Okay. There's no way they have Airy in hand. They haven't been drawing cards. They've got a 31-card deck. If you gear into Airy here, I will literally crap my pants. Okay, we're fine. Safe. Time to draw into bunny. It doesn't matter. I can discard the bunny from my hand, rod it back into the deck. That's why you play rod. One of the many reasons you play. Money, yeah. Airy can't discard the Evo, but it can discard my rod and my Tool Scrapper, which would make me crap my pants. Yeah. How many Lux? They probably only play one Luxcape, right? Yeah. So we're just gonna hit that now. I'm banking on one Luxcape, guys. Right? It's probably just one Luxcape. Maybe I'm overly concerned about Airy. There's no way you play two Luxcape. I think it's just one. Because they got like town store and stuff, right? So it's like that's all to search it. Not to mention the Luxcape really only goes on the Crustle. There, and we got the we got the Tool Scrapper used before the Iono. Easy money. They're panicking. I know they're panicking. I mean, look. They're in panic mode. And here we go. Easy money. Well, that's cool. It should not say 0 here, dude. That freaks me out. It was not 0. It was 160. Like, how does TCG Live know? Like, on one hand, it knows that Crustle has an ability, but it doesn't know that Spiky Hopper has the ability to go through the ability. So that's just scuffed, right? It's not like there's logic there as to why it shows 0. Like, there is logic. The logic is I guess that the program reads Crustle's ability and feeds you 0, but then it doesn't read your attack, right? So, to me, I would rather it read none of it and just give you the 160 and allow you to deduce that there's an ability somewhere. I would rather it just, because the way that it's written, it just makes it seem wrong, right? Because it's like, oh, the game knows that Crustle has an ability, but the game doesn't know. All right. In before they flip 3 heads straight to take the knockout. Dang. Tough. All right, then. Boss's orders will win the game. Superior, I think, gets there too. Yeah. Double Superior should do it. And I've got Vessels here. Yeah. Should do it. I mean, let's check. 5. Well, 5, 6. 6, 7. Did I? Dang it, dude. Yeah, I am a little short. I think I've prized some energy then. Because I only have 1 energy left in the deck. So if I get the 1 energy out, 1, 2, let's see. Is this it? No, this is it. I'm tripping. And then I have 6 in the discard. After the retreat. Yeah. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm tripping, folks. Sorry. I didn't know that 6-7 had like a hand gesture that went with it until Heather did it to me in the latest Tricky Hideout video. And I was like, what was that? What did you just hit me with? Yeah, the gas station video. Correct. All right, feels good to get 2 wins over the Crustle deck. Let's get to Arceus already. Stop fooling around. All right, the Tool Scrapper, that seems pretty fraudulent. All right, what if I played a third Soul Rock. Oh, yeah, you guys aren't ready for the third Soul Rock, dude. The third Soul Rock. Yeah, the third Soul Rock. You guys aren't ready for the third Soul Rock and the third Lunatone. Yeah, that's... Now my deck is going to be so consistent. Maybe running a third Soul Rock and third Lunatone makes your deck... Maybe that's the needed thing to make the deck just that much more consistent. I feel like all the time I'm opening like some idiot instead of one of the rocks. And I just wish I would open the rock. Maybe I should play just 4 Soul Rock. All right, I think that could be hype. Like, what if we just play 4 Soul Rock? Just open it like more often, right? And then you only need to use your search card to go get Lunatone, usually. What about Pokegears? But I want the deck to be able to pop off going first. So Pokegears don't help with that. All right, they're going first. 4 Carmine in your Gholdengo deck. Now that I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's gonna be a no-go for sure. Dude, you're about to see the crazy. Thank God I've got my 3 Soul Rock and 3 Lunatone. Yeah, that's undeniably beast. I think I just Turo and take the knockout. Missing the knockout here would be so cringe. So I think I want to go get a second gimme. And then I'm just going to Nest Ball for Genesect just to have it. In case I do get hit. And we're just going to say, Turo me up. Hit him with the Cosmic Beam. And then, like, we should just be okay, right? Because even if they... I mean, I guess the worst case scenario would be they find another Badoo, counter catcher me, item lock me. If they go like counter catch Genesect, item lock me, try to buy a turn that way. I'll have the draw on board though, which is the thing, right? But then Arvin is also an out. If they go counter catcher Genesect here, Arvin is an out. If I could find those. Air Balloon's an out. In this matchup, I'm really just trying to race. All right, jamming town or now this is the most annoying outcome. Yeah, all right, now I'm mad. But they don't have any energy in play still, though. This is frustrating, for sure. Okay. Very cringe and annoying. We hate it here. Now my air balloon is not even an out. Fine. Well, there's part one. Well. Probably should have saved that. Yeah, dude. All right, I'm a moron for that. That's fine. Pass. Yeah, we should have just held our design. That's my second stadium, so now they know that. Yeah, they got everything off of that. Well, that was the weakness of me holding instead of using Lunar Cycle, right? Was that I'm not drawing as deep into my deck, so I don't have as high of a chance of finding big options if they do have the nuts like that. So bruh. I'm just getting waxed by the jamming towers for sure. I should have held. It's fine. That's why we got a energy on the Genesect so I can retreat it. And then I will just have to find my second Turo to pick that sucker up. But first I need to find a basic energy. If I don't find an energy here, I will be extremely sad. There's Turo. Okay. We're live, folks. We're live. And I think we just want to get this guy out of here right now. Yeah. That seems correct. And then I don't think I want to commit this energy yet. We just take this knockout and say, all right. It's fine. We're still on track. Still on pace. Now we just go knockout game. It's the idea. The problem is I haven't seen any energy yet, and I haven't used any items. It's the biggest problem with this whole thing. The whole item lock thing, you know. So I haven't been able to do anything. I'm down both my Turo, but I don't have anybody problematic on board right now. They could, like, gust up the Lunatone, I guess. Install me from being able to attack with Gholdengo. Potentially. I don't think that that's happening, though. The Fez being down is nice because that means that I don't have to reach entirely for a 320 knockout. I can just hit the 210. That's fine. And then just... But then again, if I knock out this Dragapult here, they literally can't attack next turn. So there's that. Yo, thanks, Jason. All right, they also didn't hit into a Gholdengo, so that's pretty huge. And we'll just see how this one goes. There's a boss, so there's that. There's a soul rock. 6 fighting energy in the deck. Prime also in there. It's another Earthen Vessel. 3 energy down. I mean, I'm feeling like we got it on the active. Prime Catcher. Now I can just do whatever I want. Superior. Now I can really do whatever I want. Okay, 3. Get those. Get those. Oh yeah, you're cooked. Oh, you give me the thumbs down. I give you the thumbs up. Yeah, what's up with that? You don't like the way that I play? You don't like my style? So we just go there. And then I have a 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's just... I didn't even have to play sport. This deck is broken. The deck is just certified bananas. Like, cannot lose. Cool. Not 8. 7. Seems fine. I am down, but it's a little risky, right? I guess if they gust up a Gholdengo and item lock me, do I just lose now? Probably. Because I let my second stadium get countered. I shouldn't have done that. And I wasted both Tura. So that could be a huge problem. Right, because now we got 7, 8, 9. I mean, I have like enough energy to manually retreat 1 Gholdengo. I have one other energy in deck. I think so. This should have been a metal energy, I think. Yeah. So that I could... Yeah, they're going to find this line because the pulp players always do. They're just like, yeah, this is what they live for this, right? This is what they live for right here. That's fine. So I just slowly try to find my... This is only truly annoying if you also have counter catcher. You get a curse blast. You set me to 1. That's fine. I don't instantly lose. I have 2 fighting. All right. We don't instantly lose. Because I've got a Mega Lopunny in my deck. So I could manually retreat. I can still potentially manually retreat. It is bad, though. The Lunatone is crazy. That's just incorrect. Yeah, well, because I've got my 2 other metal here. So that's just incorrect. Because now I'm just in like a find 1 energy and I win situation. Well, find 2 energy and I win. Excuse me. And we just start drawing cards. I think I need to be way more careful with my stadiums against Dragapult. That's something I was very careless with my second stadium, and I needed to not be. I know if I attach one to a Gholdengo, they counter catch the other one. That's the winning play for them. Yes. It's fine. They've wasted counter catchers doing all this, so this is fine. Yeah, they don't have the patience. They don't have the patience, dude. All right. Time for Gholdengo to do Gholdengo things. Let's go. Now, I did just have Superior sent to the bottom of the deck. 27 cards in decks, not great. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Boss and I win. Nice playing you. All right. They threw that one, but so did I. So it's impossible to say. I definitely threw, though. I threw by putting my second stadium down. That was the throw. Yeah. I needed to be way more respectful of my stadiums in that matchup. I threw by playing my first stadium? Yeah, probably. I just needed to be more careful with them for sure. Yeah. I put myself in harm's way. Yeah, for sure. The way you win the Pulp matchup is by taking 2 prize. That's why I was so like, I need to get my guy out and start taking knockouts. Because that's how you win that matchup, is you take 2 prizes before they attack. That's how you win. Oh yeah, I forgot I want to go 4 Soul Rock. I'll do that next time. We're going to start playing 4 Soul Rock and see if that's like the cash money maneuver. Yeah, definitely never play the first stadium. See, we got the Soul Rock opener. Sheesh. And the thing is if your Charizard matchup relies... If your Charizard matchup relies heavily on you opening Soul Rock and taking a quick knockout, then commit to it, right? That's what I'm saying. All right, the 3 Lunatone's crazy, but 4 Soul Rock, that's probably sauce because you just want to open it every single game. So, I mean, yeah, look at how goated this is. Why is Trolley not good anymore? It's just the other ace specs are so good. Item locked? No, I'll just draw one of my 4 Soul Rock. That's what I'm saying. Also, opening Soul Rock is the best thing you could do against item lock as well. All right, I'm actually really interested to see how this matchup against Guardy goes because I want to get more reps versus Guardy for sure. Cool. Let's go. No, it's crazy. I mean, here we have an opportunity to maybe take a 2 prize knockout. This if they have a 0 card hit, yeah, dude, I have a 0. I just go for blood. That's where we're playing. We're literally playing. We're literally playing the deck that wants to do this. So let's just go do it. You feel me? We're gonna double coin bonus, retreat here, coin bonus, prime catcher, coin bonus. All right, come on. You better not make me regret doing this. God. You're weak to metal. So that's a guarantee then if I have a metal energy, but I need to have the metal energy too. It's not guaranteed then. That's a bummer. I think for a second. It's guaranteed if I play Vessel. I don't have a single energy in my hand. Yeah, we're going to just go for it. Let's just live a little, you know. All right, now we got it. Okay. See, guaranteed. Not guaranteed. But that's fine. 2 prize take turn 2. I mean, that's hot, right? That's hot. We like that. We like that. It's good. Make it rain for 200. See ya. And then we've got the Baniri down in case they do any sort of item lock shenanigans. It would have been very cool if we could have KO'd Mew, but look! They're dead in the water, chat. Oh, it's over, dude. It's freaking over. The game's over, bruh. This game's over. It's over. Man, it feels good. Well, the Mew is dead now. That freaking Gholdengo deck, they just draw so many cards. How do they do it? Yeah, we need 4. Bang. All right, I like it. I love it. And then you scoop. And we go next. Yo, Constantinos, that's too kind. Hopefully I see you there. I'll be there. I'll be there gaming. Do I bling out my decks these days? No. In Standard, no. I never have in Standard. Well, I used to pick up some bling for Standard decks back when I was like younger. And occasionally I would play like some random full art supporters that I would like, but I would never bling out. I've never done that. Like every card is max rarity. I've never done that. Now for Gym Leader Challenge though. Dang, bro, he can't just keep getting away with it. That's crazy. And for my cube is, I'm working on getting max rarity for my cube. Let's go, GG's. Swag. Get me up to freaking Arceus, dude. All right, here we go. Cancel. 4 beautiful rocks. Man. 4 soul rock. What is a cube? Some questions over on YouTube. How does a cube work? A cube is a curated pool of cards that you and some friends draft from to build decks. So my favorite cubes are 360 cards. You get 8 players together, and you each get 3 packs of 15 cards. It's like a simulated pack, because unless you put the cards in a nice Dragon Shield cube sleeve, it's like a simulated pack. You open your pack of 15 cards, and then you take a card out of it that you want for your deck, and then you pass the remaining 14 cards to the player on your left, and then you receive 14 cards from the player on your right. You pick the next card out of that pack that you want for your deck, and then you pass the remaining 13 cards to the player on your left, and so on and so on and so on until that pack is diminished. And then you do the same thing for pack number 2, except you pass to the player on your right and then back to the player on your left, and that's it. That's the draft. Come on, man. I only need like one more dub to get to The promised land of Master League. Do you think if I play 4 Soul Rock? Yeah, no, 4 Soul Rock is beast mode for sure. Yeah. That's hype. If I get to a situation where I'm opening multiple Soul Rock in my hands, then maybe I'll cut back to 3-3. Is 4 Rock troll, or did I find the sauce? I think that's what I'm trying to... Oh, Jesse, we could talk about that later. But yeah, I didn't think about that. But yeah, since we're traveling with the baby, it might be. I'll have to ask Natalie. Bruh. Do you guys have trouble queuing into people? Sometimes I'll like cancel the queue and then restart it, and I get somebody like instantly, which makes me think that maybe the queue is just kind of broken. Sometimes you need to cancel it a few times. Is that just the T-Bob says, how is it having a newborn? I'm having my first in April. Yo, congratulations. Everything changes. Your old life, a thing of the past. Having a newborn, it's incredible. For the first couple months, it's like, you're just kind of taking care of the little guy, and they can't do much. So you still can kind of do the things that you want to do. You're just kind of like carrying around this baby who you need to like feed and make sure has a clean diaper and stuff, right? But then when they get to like where I'm at now, like 16 months, even like around a year, like everything's out the window. Like now like the child can barely talk, but is very opinionated about everything and has very serious ideas of what they want to do every day and will let you know. And has things that they want to do and don't want to do. And it's like your whole life just is like completely dominated by taking care of the, taking care of your kid, which is awesome. I mean, it's incredible. There's nothing like it, but it is like, there's no more like you just getting to do whatever you want to do. Like that's nothing gets done. Like if you are taking care of the kid, nothing gets done. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing gets done. Yeah. Yeah, once they can move, everything changes. Oh, for sure. Because you got to like chase them around the house, make sure they don't kill themselves. Like, man, that is like a full-time job. Yo, Mime Militia says, with opening a TCG store, I've lost my passion in playing. Any tips on keeping it burning at both ends? You've lost your passion for playing? Well, you got to get together with the homies and play some alternative formats. That's my biggest suggestion. I started playing in 2014, seeing some of the creators becoming parents is quite surreal. I know, right? are up against Pulse. They did not get the item lock. Is on. Let's go. Okay. It's a tough one, right? Because the hand is dead, so I think we're just going like Soul Rock. Wait. I prized both Lunatone? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, bro. So cringe. All right, fine. Yeah. Okay. Gotta play 3. The 3/3 line it is. Yeah. Yeah. Just take this knockout. That seems fine. If I could Arven for anything. What am I even really getting? What a TM Evo, I guess. And like a vessel. Just go get a few more energy. In case I do get item locked. Ugh. It's fine. Got the 4th Soul Rock. This is just Mew VMAX with less disruption. I know. Yeah, the odds of prizing 2 2-ofs is like 1 in 100. Yeah. 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 That's how it goes. Yeah, Holy Gamers, us. I was a stay-at-home dad for 5 years. It's definitely a full-time job. Heck yeah, it is. Not an easy one either. It's a lot. It is a lot. For sure. All right, why is the Gimme Ghoul getting gusted and not the Genesect? I do not know. I do not know. Yeah, that just seems like a misplay, but you know, that's fine. Dengo or Pikarom, which do I prefer? I don't know. Pikarom always have a special place in my heart, won't it? I should have thinned this out first if it's in there. Yeah. Whoopsies. Surely I find a rock now off the off the prize. Surely. Right here, baby. Yeah, the thing, T-Bob, about being like a first-time parent, my biggest takeaway is that it is a team sport. You and your partner got to lift each other up, got to work together, got to lean on each other, try to fill each other's needs without them even having to ask, like just really the more you like, invest into each other and lean on each other, the better the outcome's going to be. So like that was something that's kind of like what I've been experiencing is that like, man, having a partner to help, we both feel like very engaged and invested and like and committed is amazing. It makes the whole process a lot better. Yeah, I'm probably getting stuck here, but I have already taken 2 prizes, so I'm like doing all right. Find 1 energy. Got him. Right. And never take your partner for granted either, Never assume that your partner like wants to be doing one of the duties, with taking care of a kid. Or like assume that like, oh, well, that's their job and this is my job. Right. It's like always be in conversation about like who's doing what and all that. No, yeah, dude, for sure. It's that I've had that thought all the time. All the single parents out there. I have no idea. That has got to be such a tough thing to do. And my heart goes out to all the single parents out there because that is not an easy gig. But yeah, you don't realize, kind of before you have a kid, you don't realize how much of yourself like now, like, my family, my kid, that's my number 1 priority in my life, thanks Connor for the sub in the 66 months. And there's only enough of you to give to so many things. You can't do everything. And for me, it was hard for me to come to the realization that like, I will not bend on being like less present. Like I won't be less present at home. I will not do that. I will not be less present for my kid. I will not be less present for my partner. I won't like concede on that front. So then what happens is it's hard to be as productive at work. That's just what it boils down to. It's just like, it's hard to be as productive as I used to be. I do my best. I know I still do a good job. I'm very proud of the work that I do, but like productivity, man, that's like, to be honest, it's less of a priority than my family. My family is my number 1 priority. Productivity now is down the ranking. It's just what it is. And I'm not willing to compromise on that. And in the let's see, what do we actually have here? Could draw some cards. We've got that. Sure, let's draw. Okay. Skadoosh. Sure. Yeah, T-Bob says, I wish we could afford one of us to stay home full time. There's just no way. Yeah, I mean, same here. I can't afford that. Like, we can't afford that. It's just not really. Thankfully, I mean, we pay my in-law, Natalie's mom, to like watch our son. So it's like, it's nice that we get to have, like have it kind of within the family there. It does help, but like this week, she's not feeling well. So it's like, so now Natalie and I, like this week, Natalie and I just have to work. We both have to work half days because she needs to get work done here at the shop. I need to get stuff done. Like, and this week we got no babysitter. So it's just like, that's just what we on. Like, okay, guess like, and then just productivity takes a hit. Like I have a huge video that I'm really trying to work on, that I recorded over this past weekend. I've got a lot of stuff that I'd like to, but it's just like, I want to get streams in. The tag team podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoy the tag team podcast. That's something that's been nice for me to be able to continue doing, because at first I was unsure as to whether or not I would like have the time and mental energy to continue doing it. But now I feel like I'm in a flow with it now that I'm just like, it's just cool. And I'm happy to do it. And it doesn't stress me out. Just in a really good place with it. Love getting together and yapping with the boys every Monday night. It's just like, it's the best. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. That's also like, as my productivity has kind of fluctuated over the course of the last 16 months, obviously, because I have a child that I am a primary caretaker of. That's something that I feel like I've done better with now is like the podcast. It's like that is one of the major pieces of content that I produce every single week. I know I can't get a high quality YouTube video out every single week anymore. But I do get the podcast out with the boys like almost every week. Now holiday times obviously are a little bit up and down, but what's my favorite thing about being a parent? Oh, easily it's getting to experience the novelty of things for the first time vicariously through your child. Like watching the sheer joy that a kid gets from getting to like experience something wonderful. It's incredible. Like the other day, to give you an example, the other day I took my son to the lake. This is just like yesterday or whatever. I took my son to the lake, to the edge of the lake, and it's like mostly frozen over because we live in Ohio. It's mostly frozen over. And it's been snowing the last couple weeks, but the snow hasn't been good packing snow. So I've taken my son out in the snow, and this is another thing. I took him out to play in the snow for the first time, and watching him kind of like experience the snow for the first time was like amazing, right? But I hadn't gotten to really like show him like a snowball yet. So we were out by the lake, and I like packed up a snowball and showed him as I just like tossed the snowball, and it like, splattered on the frozen lake. And he just thought it was hilarious. He thought it was the funniest thing, Dude's never seen a snowball before, So like that was just freaking awesome. And we were just having fun throwing snowballs. Like it really, and this is something I've thought about too, like there's a lot of joy that comes from playing, and being playful. And a lot of times as we age, it feels like, we kind of like lose that. But then having a kid can remind you to continue being playful, and continue having that fun. just being innocent and playing and enjoying life and all that. So like that's something that's really hit home for me. It's just a reminder to play and just have fun with life, right? Not take things so seriously, not stress about work so much. All that. In meetings all day. We rediscovering whimsy in here? Oh, for sure. JW says you don't stop playing games because you get older. You get older because you stop playing games. That's precisely what I'm saying. Now, for a lot of us, Pokemon is the way that we continue playing as adults, right? But like, even Pokemon, in a way, we will often turn Pokemon into this like very work-like grind, right? But there's something about the whimsy of just busting out some toys at home. I mean, like, lately we've been going crazy with the Brio sets and the action figures, and they have just been so much fun. The Brio trains, they're my favorite. Yeah, they are just awesome. I love building like a really cool train layout. It's connecting the tracks. Like I could sit there for an hour easy, just like trying to build a new train, a new train situation. Yeah, Beyblading with your 9 and 10-year-old has been a blast, I'm sure. Like the other day, we took our kid to the like the children's museum. Man, that was so much fun too. Just like, and you like find yourself, like when you're a parent, you find yourself, there's parents that are just like in the corner on their phones, looking like they'd rather be doing anything else, right? But I feel like you're kind of missing a big opportunity there to actually be like present with your kid and just playing, right? Yeah, that's sweet, Triduck. Yeah, getting season passes, Children's Museum or Zoo are so worth it. Yeah, for sure. The zoo, that's another incredible thing. Like we took our son to the Crawford County Fair. Shout out Meadville, Pennsylvania. We took our son to the Crawford County Fair, and this was incredible. Just watch it, because like so many of kids' books are about like farm animals. Like almost every single one is like, everyone's about freaking farm animals. like it's just like common theme. Kids book, farm animal. All right. So like my son was familiar with all the farm animals because they're in all of his books, but he never actually really gotten to see many of them. And we took him to the agricultural fair, and he got to see like pigs and goats for like the first time. And he was like popping off because he was so excited about that. And it was just so sick to get to see him like pop off and geek out about the animals that he'd been reading about for a year, but hadn't really gotten to ever see yet. Came back from stroller running. Yo, Z-Man with the stroller running. I've been going on some stroller runs lately too. Honestly, the snow was horrible because I couldn't take I couldn't take my son out on a stroller run, but lately it's been in the 40s. 40, if it's in the 40s, oh yeah. Bundle up, dude. We're going on a stroller run. But honestly, and you would think that he would hate it, right? Because like a 40-degree stroller run, but it's not true because he gets cabin fever. He hates being inside. He just wants to go outside and play. But like when it's too cold, like, you know, wind chill down to 0 degrees, like we can't go out when it's that cold. But if it's in the 40s, we're out there for sure. If I can run in shorts, we're out there. So, and he's been loving it too because like he'll see like trucks drive by and he'll be like, oh, truck, there's a truck. Or like, you know, what sound does the dog make? You know, you see the doggies, what sounds the dog, you know. So that's all fun for sure. Have I seen how they raise their kids in Norway in the stroller outside when it snows? Well, if the alternative is never taking your kid outside, then yeah, better get them used to it, right? And that's kind of like, I mean, we live in Ohio, so I'm trying to get my kid acclimated to the Ohio weather. Like, you know, this is where you live, bud. This is what it is. This is what it do. So, man, this hand sucks. They had a Dawn. They Ultra Balled the Dawn away. Just gonna go get double gimme. See, there's only one Hops Cramorant in here, but I swear we open the Hops Cramorant like all the time. Now, one thing that was really kind of like a crazy realization is that, I mean, when was the last time any of you guys went sledding in the snow? I have to admit, and thank you, Abton, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. Abton, Z-Man Cuddles, appreciate the Primes out there. Thanks. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Like, when was the last time any of you guys went sledding? It had been a while since I went sledding. And I used to go sledding all the time when I was, like, in high school. But I have to admit, it's been a little while. So, I went to the Dollar General, and we got ourselves a little sled. And, sledding is exhilarating and also incredibly frightening. It's really scary, dude. Like, we have this extremely mellow hill at like a park near us. And I remember looking at the hill, and I would like see, in years past, I would see like marks on it, like people had sled down that. And I remember looking at the hill and being like, that's barely a hill. How does anybody even have fun sledding on that thing? That is just like that is like the smallest little hump. So I'm like, this year I'm like, it's the perfect sledding spot to take my like 16-month-old to go like sled for the first time. So I get a sled from the Dollar General. I take my 16-month-old. We're all bundled up in our snow gear, right? And I march to the top of this hump. And then we get to the top, and I'm like looking down. I'm like, it's pretty far away. it's pretty far away down. When you look at it, it's actually kind of far. And we had a successful sledding journey, but it was scary. I was intimidated. You know, I used to just like sled without a care in the world when I was young, but man, you can really hurt yourself out there. You know, so I'm like putting the child on my lap and, you know, scooting towards the edge of the hill. I'm like, all right, buddy, here we go. Holy crap, dude. Oh, man. I think we decided in this matchup I don't want to waste the stadiums unnecessarily, so we're not going to do that. Z-Man says, sledding wise, we have one fearless kid and one careful kid. It's impossible. Yeah, thank you, DGRPAKY, for that Prime sub in the 19 months. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Hopefully you're doing well. Sledding or tobogganing. It was one of those long plastic sleds, like a long one. So like we could kind of like both sit in there. Colin Sorrow says, I used to skateboard, and man, I think about the ramps I used to drop in on legit. Don't know how I'm alive today. That's the crazy thing, is that like, and snowboard, oh my God, like snowboarding, I mean, I've shattered my collarbone snowboarding. I have a metal plate and 5 screws in my shoulder from snowboarding. If I never snowboard again, like I'll be okay with that. Now, I have gone back and snowboarded since shattering my collarbone. I like didn't want it to defeat me in that way. Like I wanted to like, you know, not let snowboarding get the last laugh. So I've been, but if I never snowboard again, that's okay. It's extremely dangerous. I'm good, you know. You go really fast. There's like a certain amount of being out of control that is happening. I think I've decided that sledding is exhilarating enough. I think the correct play is to Turo up the Genesect and knock this thing out while placing a gimme goal down. Let's see, we've got Earthen Vessel. Is that the play? I have 4 prizes left. You've drawn. Okay. 5, 6, 7. If I turn that up, I don't want to turn. Yeah. I think we just turn that. Let's draw one more card. Turo up the Genesect. Put this down. Do this. I goofed this up. I'm at 6 now. Why am I only at 6? How did I mess this up so bad? I think I discarded a fighting when I wasn't supposed to. How many superiors am I down? 1? Psh, YOLO, dude. Whatever. I don't really know how I got here, but it's fine. I'd be yapping about too many things. So with that play, I wanted to make sure that I freed up a bench spot for an extra guy. Like if I Turo up this Gholdengo and then put it back down, I could still put myself in a situation where both get knocked out, right? I guess there's still a situation. It's still possible, right? Because they could go Dusknoir this. And then if they have, I mean, if they just have it all, if they have Neo Upper Energy, Dusknoir, my Gimme Ghoul, they could take 5. But then, yeah, I mean, they could just take 5, right? So we just got to hope they don't have that. I don't really know if there's too much else I could have done there. Maybe I was supposed to Turo a Gholdengo. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to prevent them from wiping me. And I need them to not Iono into the Neo Upper Energy. No way they find it. You gotta be kidding me! This game sucks! All right, and I just lose here. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. They take 4. They have, okay, they take 4. So, yeah, they go down to 1 prize remaining. And what the heck do I do about that? Nothing. They just hit the board wipe perfectly. Okay. And I did have like a sloppy start. I would have preferred to have more Gimme Ghoul down so that this couldn't happen, but like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's crazy. Oh well. Sometimes it happens like that. Yeah, I think like to prevent that, you want to have a board that has more Gholdengo stuff on it. Obviously, I was only ever able to get to that game. I started the stupid Cramorant, which is like always a problem. I had to put the Genesect into play. That was a problem. Yeah. It's fine. The Cram start was horrible, yeah. I'm telling you, we're playing 4 Soul Rock. I'm trying to open that thing. I could also play Picnic Basket. Picnic Basket would have saved that game. Yeah. And that's the exact situation where you play Picnic Basket, right? So, like, that was one where Picnic Basket... Now, would I have had it on the key turn? Probably, I guess. Is Cram actually good? In the mirror, it is, yeah. See, wanted to freaking start that thing, but thankfully we opened our Soul Rock instead. Now, this is the matchup you want to go first against, but I chose second, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so here, unfortunately, we did not open the fighting energy, or else I could. But here, it's like it feels like we just lose this. Like already, because they went first and they had a perfect turn one. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I go TM Evo and just get a couple of Gholdengo online. That actually seems kind of fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's insane turn one from Zard, because not only did they have everything, they also had the jet energy to move the Terapagos into the active. And now they're going to set up their whole board. Yeah, it's like, if you're playing like one Rocket's Watchtower, are you really going to have it to like prevent this turn? Probably not, right? You probably don't. You're best off just investing your resources into trying to just take the take the quick knockouts and put pressure on your opponent. Yeah, if you have Arvin, you can get it with the box, sure. But then you're also just saying, like, I hope they don't have the stadium in their hand, right? Because, like, they could. In which case, your whole strategy is just... Like, here, we're just destroyed here. We're just destroyed, bro. I think we're just absolutely farmed. Now, I'm going to try and take out that Pidgeot and see how it goes. If we could knock out the Pidgeot, I'd feel pretty good about that. But I'm not holding my breath. I mean, this seems quite bad. Whoopee! Let's draw some cards. It's not looking great. I'll probably barely knock out this Terapagos. 3 Boss's Orders in my hand. Yep, no energy in the discard pile yet. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, we got the knockout on the Terapagos. That is it. Did we? Let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? We got knockout on Pidgeot if I want it. Do we want it? I think the answer is yes. Oh, I needed to vessel away an energy first. Stop it. Stop it. Can I undo it? It doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, I needed to vessel away an energy, so I could have kept one of those other cards in my hand, but whatever. It's fine. We're just going to do this, and we'll see. Have I tried the box instead of Prime Catcher? Yes, but I have not enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed Prime Catcher. Man, they always have it, man. They just always have it, bro. They always have it, man. This sucks. They just got everything, bro. God, there's like... Huh. And then if they just like rare candy... No, because they can't dust storm. I think I actually just win this. Right? I feel like they threw somewhere there. Because if I just take 2 this next turn, then I just win. Because they can't Dusknoir and they can't Briar. So I don't really know what they're doing. Right? Yeah, that was just a huge throw. I don't really... Yeah, they're... If I could just count on my opponents to misplay more than me, then we're chilling. Yeah, that was a horrible play with the Clops there. I don't really know what they were doing. I mean, I understand what they wanted to do. They wanted to unify beatdown for knockout, but brother, it was not worth it. You just sacked the whole game to do that. All right, let's get the Gimothy Ghoul. And now the Briar play is gone for them. Money. Just knock out this. Should I bother? See, if we assume I get Iono'd. I'll only have 1 prize left to take, so like, that's fine. And then probably want a Genesect down just to help guarantee some things. Help guarantee I get a Gimmighoul or a Gimmighoul Senior, you know, Gholdengo, that guy. Superior. Or the Vessel. And then nothing else really matters. I mean, yeah, we got the Genesect. We're going to save boss. I can Metallic Signal for the Gholdengo so that if they Iono me, I'll still guaranteed have an out to the Gholdengo, but won't draw into it naturally. So it's kind of like nice, I guess. Put the air balloon there. And we'll just take this knockout. Cool. And I should just win. I mean, yeah, you're getting Iona to 1. I could just not win. It's certainly a possibility. But I have Prime Catcher left too, right? So, like, we got that. It's probably cool. We're getting Iona to 1. We know that. It's part of the deal. We have Fez plus Genesect. Like, we're fine. That's 5 cards guaranteed. Like, that's cool. Now, I know there's a boss's orders got sent to the bottom of the deck. Superior as well, so I probably want to reorder my deck with Artisan first. Though I do have potential Prime Catcher. In the deck. Arvin pretty much squares it up. So I know that there was a superior and a fighting energy on the bottom. We'll do this. Let's see, I've got 1 boss, 1 prime, 1 fighting, money. Let's do it. Do I want to thinning? Do be winning, as they say. Flip that script. Let's go kill ourselves a hoot, shall we? Prime Catcher in deck. See, it bothers me that, like, Secret Box isn't just like an instant win card like this, you know? Prime Catcher. Arvin is such like an instant. If you could save the Prime Catcher till the end of the game. It's broken. Well, let's go. DHL. That's a DHL tracking number as their username. Iona to 1 against Gholdengo does nothing. I mean, yeah. It's the thing about Gholdengo is that it draws tons of cards. Occasionally, I have been disrupted out of the win as Gholdengo, but every time it happens, I'm like, like, what, bro? I'm always like, what the heck, dude? That sucked. See, we started this. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. This is not statistically likely. All right, man. All right, bro. This is why we got to play the 3-3 split. This is why we got to play the 3-3 split, bro. I'm playing 4 Soul Rock just to try it out because I think that the more that I play Gholdengo, I'm like, wow, you win games where you take 2 knockouts with Soul Rock before you do anything. So let's just play 4. Right? Oh, yeah, dude, you're farmed. Let's go. And against Item Lock, starting the Soul Rock is just very good. Starting the Soul Rock is just extremely good in a lot of situations. It makes it so that you can use your ball cards to go get the moon, right? I'm not convinced on Secret Box. I'm still a Prime Catcher truther, especially with the low punny. Prime Catcher is so good. I don't like Secret Box. I mean, like, you don't even have, like, lilies to go get off the Secret Box. Secret Box for Arven? Man. Dude, they're going to go first. They're going to have the perfect turn 1 again. Is this the guy I just played against? No. There's a whole ogre pawn here. Of the grass variety. What the... Come on. Give me a rock off the top. Give me a rock. Money. There's nothing we can do, man. Secret Box wouldn't have helped me there. Play it out. Wasting time. Just for my opponent. I'm against DHL again. Just for my opponent to go energy switch, water pawn, double knockout. No, thank you. Is this the Roaring Moon guy again? Probably. Yay, I didn't prize them all. Yay. Whoopee! I did a vote earlier, and people in Twitch chat voted largely that they prefer Prime Catcher to Secret Box in Gholdengo. But I mean, like, really, Gholdengo's just good. You can kind of play whatever you want with it. It's a good deck. Personally, I really like the ability to just chase things down with Soul Rock, like being able to just Arven for a Gust card. You already play 4 Arven. It makes it so that you have like 4 Arven and 3 Boss and a Prime Catcher. That's 8 outs to a Gust turn 1. right? I mean, like, that's crazy. That's just more than the secret box version. It's more outs. Now, if you say that secret box makes your deck more consistent early game, you could say, like, okay, like, if I have Arven, then I'm setting up regardless. So being able to Arven for secret box, that's moot, because if I have the Arven, it doesn't matter. Now, so the only way that it really seems like it makes the deck more consistent is if you open secret box or if you open prime catcher. So to me, that's not enough of an upside for the secret box argument. It's not enough of an upside. That's only because I'm setting, with the prime catcher version, I'm setting up if I have Arven. Because you could go get whatever you need. Arven for secret box is stronger than Arven for Poffin, but it doesn't matter because you could set up enough with Arven to Poffin. Like, you're still fine. Yeah, to me, the only reason to play secret box is if you're playing a tech stadium. All right, now here, I need to annihilate this Iron Hands. Okay. Man. Well, huh. It's not great for us. But who are they going to pass this energy back to? Have you thought about that? Sheesh. It's kind of intense, you know? I think we're fine. I think we just do this. Okay. All right, I wasn't expecting all that smoke from the future box deck, but here we are. All right, you got it, DHL. Precious Trolley lets you play more games. +1 petrol. Secret box late game is also a win button. Well, my argument is that Arven for prime catcher is a win button in a lot of situations, but Arven for secret box isn't necessarily. You can't gust if you're Arvening for secret box, but like being able to Arven for secret box is like an extra gust out in your deck is like incredible. I don't know. I'm not like totally committed, but I'm pretty committed. And Prime Catcher, I feel like you just can't go wrong. It's like exactly what Gholdengo wants. I should probably be thinking twice about bench and stuff like that, but let's flip the script. Superior and just boss. Wait a minute. Tell me I haven't seen a... I just assumed there was a metal energy in my discard pile. That was not the case. All right. There it is. Whoopsies. Make it rain. The box, but then your hand, like, in order to superior and use secret box, you need to be able to let go of... A box needs to be able to go get... Yeah, you need to be able to discard a lot of cards. Do you ever run into that situation? Like not having the cards in hand? Secret box gives you stuff to superior away. It's true. If you have like a stadium still, it does give you the item, the tool. For sure, for sure. Playing Watchtower is so good. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not totally off it, but if you... I feel like if you play Secret Box, you got to play 4 bosses orders. But then I also feel like you just are less good at gusting things in the early game. That is just part of it. You are... Wow, they got 2 prizes left. How are they doing that, bro? How much damage are you doing? 1/6. I think I just knocked this thing out and then, like, I'm probably fine. It's a little bit sus, though. This is definitely more sus than it has any right to be. Yeah, you're doing like 160 plus 80, huh? It's 240. 260, you're literally doing 260. What the heck, dude? All right, that's fine. This thing has to die. So it will. That's fine. Prime does seem better in the mirror. It certainly does. Does it not? Does it not seem better in the mirror? Okay. Let's knock this thing out. See what happens. Truthfully, I have no idea. Playing a 2-1 or a 2-2 Lopunny? For what? Like, for what? Top Dengo players are testing 3 Soul Rock now. Well, let me tell you about the 4 Soul Rock. Yeah, they're behind the curve. I'm on 4 Soul Rock today. Oh, I gotta pick a Pokemon. Dang it. I've been hyper blown, I guess so. I have to do something about that. How am I feeling today as a Ravens fan? This season has honestly just been very heart-wrenching, start to finish. The team looked like crap. We played like crap. We lost at home a lot. And after years of like having a 2-time MVP caliber player at the helm and a great cast to back him up, like we haven't been able to really do anything. So like I do really love and appreciate a lot of the culture that John Harbaugh brought to the Ravens, and I think he was the right coach for a long time, but I think that we're just at a point now where it is probably just for the best to move on. So I agree with the parting, and wish him the best, but I think all of us want to see, Lamar Jackson's not getting any younger, and a lot of us, myself included, believe that, he's a generational talent, has the potential to be one of the best quarterbacks of all time. So like get him, and John Harbaugh is not, he's great. He won a Super Bowl. He's a solid dude, but like let's switch it up and try to give Lamar something else. That's kind of how I feel about it. Can I just knock out the Miraidon again? Hope they don't gust me. I mean, I guess they could just win if they just have Boss on a Lunatone again. That's just craziness, I guess. It's just insane. I should have, that was my error. I don't have a superior left. I don't have a superior left. I lose. Huh. My rod's down. Yeah, well, that was a fun way to lose. I have 2 energy. Nothing. Whoopsies. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, I don't think that Lopunny is good enough to play 2 of, though. Certainly a fine card to have. One of. But 2? No. Yeah, I was careless there in that game. I needed to not. Whatever I did, I needed to not. I wasn't being very careful, if I'm being honest. Wasn't checking my prize card situation. Wasn't checking it. And I think I had like a careless superior early on to get a 5th energy. I just was kind of mentally checked out and going through the motions in that game. Dude, Lucario. It's one of those where you wish you were playing the Vitality band for sure, but we're just... Oh, okay. At a certain point, you have to ask yourself, what are the odds of prizing 2 Lunatone 3 games in like an hour and a half. Like, what are the odds of that? They're not very high. It's just not very high. It's just not. It's just not. It's just not very high odds of that happening. Is the problem? It's just not very high odds of that happening. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. It's crazy, dude. It's like game's trying to tell me something. Game's trying to tell me I need to play 3 Lunatone. I'd expect that like once a tournament. Maybe. All right. I'm convinced we can still win this. Just like, oh yeah, money, dude. Sheesh. It's not our best, folks. Well, incoming Lunatone. Oh my god. It's it's just unreasonable, right? Like unreasonable. I don't think I've ever prized double Lunatone. And then to do it 3 times is like absurd. All right, I can still win this, but I need to top deck. I don't even think I can top deck enough to get me out of this, really. It's just like so insane that I'm saying that. Against the Mega Lucario deck, because I just didn't have... It turns out the Gholdengo deck's not very good without the rocks, huh? Well... Statistically unlikely. Up and starting the Soul Rock, though. Next game, I'll prize all 3 Metal Energy. Why would you put that on me? All right. Surely that is not going to happen again. See? I will say, 3 Gholdengo has been totally fine. I don't even know why. We were all sheep playing 4 of that card. Sheep. What am I up against here? Man. Yo, thanks, Mokai. All right, let's just do the thing. Looks like it's Joltik box. Let's do the thing. Set up the guys. Go quick. Artisan. Got those. Bunny in the deck. No. Okay. Lunar Cycle. Okay. Arvin. Fine. Go ahead. When is Toronto Regionals? It's not this weekend, but it is next weekend. So, a little over a week to prepare. Get ready for it. Thankfully, the meta has not really changed that much in the last 6 weeks, so it's been very stable. All right, so they're going to charge some guy up. Pikachu, that's going to be annoying. If I can gust 3 times, though, they're not even going Pikachu, dude. They're not even doing the whole Pikachu thing. That's crazy. I guess. Sure. Coin bonus. What do we got? It's not great. Seen 2 energy so far. We've got Arvin. I really want to make a play on a 2 prize guy. Taking the single prize Joltik, I don't even really think it matters. If I get Prime Catcher, that's like, it's such a... They probably play like 4 bosses orders. Get one more Gholdengo into play. If I use the Prime Catcher, I could use Prime Catcher and bring up Pikachu and poke it. It's kind of a boring play, but we could do it. Or I go... It's tough. Okay. If I poke into the Pikachu, I'm kind of just committing to losing 2 prizes to the Iron Hands. But I'm just saying, like, There's also this route of just evolving up another Gholdengo. I'm actually just going to do that. I don't know. This is tough. And say, like, okay, you don't have boss. Yeah, this is probably fine. Lopunny is prized. I know Lopunny would be very good. Lopunny would have been a target, but Lopunny is prized. So that's why Lopunny is not here. And then if they do boss up like Solrock or Lunatone, I could Turo the other one if I wanted to. I mean, they will have enough. They probably go Prime here and take the knockout, right? Either way, I'm just trying to go 2-4-6 and win. I could Turo up any of my liabilities like Fez or whatever if I'm worried about losing to like Blood Moon. What if I played 2 Lopunny? Not worth it. Not worth it, dude. It's fine. They didn't have like Crispin. We'll see if they even get. They didn't even get an energy attachment to the Pikachu, so I think they're just cooked. I think so. They use their Prime Catcher. We go knockout. Who do they even attack with next turn? They probably have no way to interact with my hand. I'm going to Turo up the Fez to have that liability out of here. And get rid of the Genesect. Take this knockout. Make it rain. Gotta be a 6th. Okay. And then what? I've got Prime, I've got Boss. They go Pikachu. In order to power up Pikachu, they have to Jolting Charge to it, which gives me an opportunity to go Boss game. So we should be okay. I would have been a little bit concerned if they got an energy drop on Pikachu last turn, because that means that they could have gone Crispin this turn to power up Pikachu and take a knockout, and then they just go. They would try to go Blood Moon game, but the problem is that they don't have a liability to take out with Blood Moon for game now. They've just got a board full of Gholdengos. That's why I Turoed up the Fez. Right, and they're like trying to do all that this turn, right? But they're a turn behind because they're a turn behind just because they missed that energy drop. So really, if they just hit that energy drop on that one turn, they'd be fine. And we know there's no Sparkling Crystal, obviously, because they cannot play 2 Ace-Specs. So I will just ignore this Pikachu and win the game without ever touching it. That is the idea. Okay. We'll go Boss on the Fez. Superior. Those. And that's 5. Bench that for some extra draw. Cool. I don't even think that, like, drawing really matters, but I guess it kind of does. They probably don't play any way to interact with my hand, so I probably, yeah, just draw everything out. It's fine. Okay, make it rain, 250. And then, obviously, I can't one-hit KO Pikachu, but there's a lot of other 2-prize liabilities on their board. Bedrims says, Birmingham will be my first ever regional. Do you have any advice? Been playing for a few months now. Yes. Shouldn't I bench Fez in case they run Iono? Yes, at this point I should have benched Fez, yes. You're correct. That was my misplay. I forgot. I forgot to rebench it, yes. EDR Cattle. Does Pokemon Live play exactly like the TCG? Yeah, it is basically a Pokemon trading card game simulator, yes. But yes, Bedrims, just have fun. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to perform. You're just getting started, really. Having only played for a few months, like, I mean, you're really at the point where going to a regionals, you're kind of learning how to participate in a regional. Like, just think of it that way, right? You're kind of learning the ropes. You're getting into it, right? So just have fun. Enjoy the experience. Don't put too much pressure on yourself would be my biggest piece of advice. And I am going to Toronto. Dented. Yes, of course. So you see me at Toronto, you want to pick? Yeah, no problem. All right, then. When is Birmingham? Is that this weekend? Kind of locked in on Toronto, so. It's the weekend after Toronto. Oh, okay. GG's! Oh, yeah. All right, folks. That's going to do it for today's stream. I got to roll. Take care of my child. Tag Natalie out of her childcare duties. And tag in dad mode. So, see you guys tomorrow. Going to be streaming GLC tomorrow night, so I'll see you there. Thank you so much for all the subs, all the love. Appreciate you. Thank you, Rorschach, for that Prime sub in the 20 months. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch you.